I just want to take a moment before we get into the challenge to talk about homelessness. While we play these challenges and we enjoy The Sims, it's important to recognize that there are people living through this experience every single day. In the 2021 State of Homelessness report, there were 580,000 total homeless in the beginning of January 2020. That was a 30% increase from 2015, and those were pre-COVID numbers. If you feel called, take a moment and learn about some of your local resources, considering volunteering or becoming involved. Just keep that in mind. And I would like to do a shout out in every video to the National Alliance to End Homelessness. Thank you. Hey everyone, what is up? It's your girl Nugua here, and I'm back with another video. So today I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm actually working on my own challenge that I'll be creating as we go throughout this series to add more realism and challenges. So this is a hyper-realist homeless challenge. It is highly modded, so if you don't like mods, this one probably isn't for you. As I go through and explain the storyline, the character, and the challenge itself, you will see me creating our character, Carolyn Holmes, and the lot that she's going to start out on. So I'll get more into the rules and it'll make sense as I do, but the lot itself is going to start out with a raggedy old couch, a yard sale table, a newspaper, and grass. So the newspaper is to beg for money, and the grass she can use as a toilet. So there are two ways to make money at the beginning of this mod. You can beg for money using the mod that I will link in the description on my website, or collect items to sell in the real world. However, if you collect items, you cannot sell them from your inventory. You have to sell them using the yard sale table on your lot. That's why we have one on our lot from the beginning. I would say you could beg for money from the very start, but that one is a little very difficult. So we have the option to do both from the beginning. We also have the grass and the raggedy old couch so that you can take care of your basic needs, because in this mod pack we have the Sim Nation travel mod. So you have to pay in order to travel, and you can't do that without any money. So the first step is to go ahead, create your sim, build your debug lot. You can use debug items and the basic necessities to survive and make money, and then you set your simoleons to 0. So then as time goes on, your first goal is to turn on your phone. This has the bills mod. Some of the other mods will allow you to use the phone without setting up your phone services, but the rules say you're not allowed to use your phone until you can set up your cell phone service. Then after that, you will be able to travel and go to gyms or maybe museums or libraries that have couches that you can sleep on, or maybe you can go to a restaurant and meet a sim and stay at their house for the night if you're flirty enough. Different things, you know, you're going to be able to do it your way. There's plenty of mods and plenty of options for making money, but you are going to have to pay for travel. You're going to have to jump through some extra hoops to pay your bills and things like that. I'm currently in the process of adding the cooking overhaul as well, so you're going to have to find food in creative ways. Of course, you can order seeds from your phone once you have it turned on. That is a very good option. Or if you set up in an area that has food vendors, that is also a valid option until you can order groceries. So to me, when I think of a homeless challenge, the natural progression is to go from homeless sim to an apartment. So that's the next step in this challenge. Once you have enough money, you can move from your lot to an apartment. Once you can afford to travel, you can get a job, or you can keep selling things, or you can become a sugar baby. Really anything that you want to do to make money, just as long as you can afford your bills at your apartment. Then over time you will save money in order to buy a house. The goal for me is to buy a rundown lot, a lot like the one I set up, probably the exact same one, and then build on it over time. Purchase the old rundown houses on the lot and remodel them, things like that. With this mod pack, you have options of ordering food delivery, so that's another way to get food. You can do that on your phone, ordering groceries. But an additional rule is to make things as realistic as possible. If you move your sim out of their clothes, out of their dirty clothes, you need to subtract some of that money when you go into cast to put them in the nice clothes. You need to, if you're not going to travel to a store, which is my preferred way, then you need to subtract X amount of dollars to equal that new outfit. So again, you can look over all of the rules on my website, but this is just a super generalized version of the challenge. As for the story of our homeless sim here, her name is Carolyn Holmes. I misspelled it when I was typing it in. But she was a foster child who at 18, she ran away to be on her own. She dreams of a big happy family. She loves gardening. She loves the color yellow because it's bright and sunny, and she hates mixology. So she's really going to focus on a big happy family in the future. She's ambitious, she's good, she's family oriented. Carolyn is our protagonist. She is always smiling. She always has a good time. As soon as I put her in the world, she was smiling and playing in the rain, so she's super sweet. Now, some of the future generations, because this is going to be a long-term legacy challenge, some of the future generations are definitely going to add some drama, definitely going to add some fun. If you like this video, if you want to hear more about this challenge, if you want to learn more about me, definitely leave a like, subscribe, stay tuned for more. You can find me on Sims Amino and on Facebook. Bye!